How are you going to make money with drones? What are you going to need to know about drones? What are the regulatory questions? What are the liability questions? What are the insurance questions? Those are the topics that you're going to hear about. You're going to hear about topics of other companies that are actually making money, and not only here in the United States, but abroad.
You're listening to the Drone Radio Show podcast, the show about drones and the people who use them for business, fun, and research. Hosted by Randy Goers.
Hello, everyone. This is Randy Goers, and welcome to a special bonus edition of the Drone Radio Show. Recently, I interviewed Patrick Egan of the SUAS News about drones and some regulatory challenges. You're going to hear that interview in the coming weeks. But near the end of our conversation, Patrick talked about an upcoming Small Unmanned Systems Business Expo, or the SUSB Expo. This sounds like a great forum to learn about drone business opportunities and to meet some of the leaders in the industry. I thought I'd pass the word along to you, but rather than hear me talk about it, I'll let Patrick tell you what it's about and why you should attend. Here's the excerpt from our interview. Let's go ahead and transition to a little bit and talk about the SUAS Expo. Why should people be aware of it?
That's coming up. It's going to be at the end of April. This is, I think this is the fourth one that we've done. When we did the original one, do this through, it's a production of SUAS News. We did the first one. This was another instance where I said, well, hey, there's this commercial market here that needs to be serviced, and you have to have people, you have to bring some light to this, that there are other uses for drones than just the military uses. And some of the industry leaders said, you're crazy. There's no commercial market out there. It'll never work. I said, okay, hey, check it out. And so I decided I was going to do it. Took about 2 months to put it together. It was a sold out deal. Commercial market there. People were shocked. What we rely on, or let's say what our program is all about, is things that we've talked about today. How are you going to make money with drones? What are you going to need to know about drones? What are the regulatory questions? What are the liability questions? What are the insurance questions? Those are the topics that you're going to hear about. You're going to hear about topics of other companies that are actually making money, and not only here in the United States, but abroad. People that are doing energy exploration, their cell phone or tower inspections, different, let's say, industries where people are actually making a living with drones, and you'll hear insights in how to emulate that. The speaker lineup is historic. I tweeted out about it. It said, if your boss doesn't give you the time off, you might want to consider quitting your job. And it's a little tongue-in-cheek, but actually it's honest. This will be historic. One of our speakers is Mr. Tad McGeer. Tad has been in drones for years. That's another deal. People, when do you think there was a news story about the people that crossed the English Channel with a drone. Tad crossed the North Atlantic with an Aeroson in 1998. Okay. So he did Aeroson, he did Scan Eagle, and now his company Aerovel, they do the Flex Rotor. Mm-hmm. This guy, if there's anybody that could be called like the Steve Jobs of drones, this is him. He's a legend. You'll hear him speak. He's going to talk about what he's been doing and where he sees the market going. We have Jeffrey Antonelli Law, who's probably one of the law firms that's got the most 333 exemptions. We got Jonathan Rubrick, who's also a aviation attorney who's got lots of 333 exemptions under his belt. We have Hoot Gibson from the FAA. We have Chris Anderson from 3DR, Michael Perry from DJI. These people are all top-tier folks in their field. Most of them have 8 and 10 years of experience. We don't have people that we just pulled off of the street.
It sounds like the kind of an expo that if I was a person who was thinking about a drone business or drone opportunity, that going there for that 2 or 3 days, however long it would be, that would be the expo that would help answer almost all of my questions.
Well, that, and you're going to network with people. This is another thing. People go to the shows, and there's like, some of them are called like the Gun and Doll Show or whatever. They have several thousand people. Very hard to sidebar and network. This show is about networking and building relationships. Come on out and meet Jonathan Downey from Airware. Meet Paramal Kopitakar from NASA. You have questions about the UTM, come and talk to the guy. You will actually have the opportunity to sidebar with these people. And that is really what this show is about. We don't do big. It's 400 to 600 people is what we're shooting for this year. It affords you that opportunity to network with the people who are at the top shelf of this industry. And that's what we're trying to provide. And top-notch, let's say, subject matter that you can learn from. Now, let me just say that if you can't make the show, I understand that. Not everybody can leave, their home and come see the show. The other thing that we do is we do a Google Hangout. People complain that the audio and the video is not that good, but we do that for free. And we do that to help educate the community. So you can watch it. Of course, it's not like being there and you can't network, but at least you can hear and see the presentations that are going on. And then we also, after the fact, we record all of the presentations in HD and we put those on our YouTube channel and you can watch the presentations. So if you can't make it, you can still learn. All of the presentations from the past shows are on the SUAS News YouTube channel if people are interested in hearing those. And then also you can see the quality of the presentations and the speakers that we host.
Where is the expo this year?
It's on the Presidio in San Francisco at the Golden Gate Club. It's a historic venue. It's a very nice venue. The windows look out on the bay of the of San Francisco Bay. The Golden Gate Bridge is right there. First year we did it, the America's Cup was going on. The race was going right on outside the window. It's just amazing. It's a great venue. We provide lunch, so you can stay there and network. It's not gourmet by any stretch of the imagination, but that's the idea. Stay there and talk to people. And the website, if you want to check it out, is www.susbexpo.com. You can see all the speakers there. We got accommodations nearby. All the pertinent information is on the website for people to see.
And the dates for the expo?
It is April 27, 28, and 29.
And who are some of the key sponsors?
Well, we got Drone Deploy, we have Antonelli Law, we have Transport Risk Management. There are some others that are Drone Data, and some other people that are on board that I can't remember off the top of my head right now. They're probably going to kill me. Oh, DJI. DJI is also a big sponsor. They came in and really helped us out. They believe in the show. So those are the types of sponsors that we have. I think we have Go Professional Cases is on board. Virtual Air Boss. It's all kind of coming back to me. Aerovel, as we speak here. Whew, thank goodness, you're a sponsor. I at least should give you a plug, right?
Hopefully you got most of them there. You always miss a few.
Yeah, they'll yell at me later. People do. Call me up, yell at me. I dropped the ball. This
being the fourth year, is there a theme for this year that might be different from previous years?
No, just the business of drones, man. How to make money with drones. That's our whole thing. How to do it professionally. We'll have other people. I have other scientists that have been out here in the field. I got this other guy from USDA, Raymond Hunt. Guy's scientist. He's been out in the field doing ag stuff for 10 years. I got another gentleman, Gene Robinson, RP Search Services. People ask me if I know experts. I say Gene Robinson is an expert. He's been out in the field for 10 years doing search and rescue with small unmanned aircraft. He's going to give a presentation on that. That's what you're getting here. You're going to hear from people that are actually out there in the field all the time working. You can't get that anywhere. You look at the speaker lineup on the expo here, the SUSB Expo, compare that to the speaker lineup at other shows. That should make your mind up right there.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it, Patrick. That sounds great.
Hey, no problem. And I appreciate being on and trying to get the word out to your audience. Again, I would just leave by saying, I hope everyone gets educated, fly safe, and do your homework before you spend your nest egg.
For more information on the SUSB Expo, check out the website at susbexpo.com. All of the expo details are on the site, including registration, speaker lists, accommodations, and more. And it sounds like a great event for those who can make it. And remember, the full interview with Patrick Egan will air in a few weeks. I can tell you it was a great conversation, and you're not going to want to miss it. For the Drone Radio Show, I'm Randy Goers.
This has been the Drone Radio Show podcast. More information on today's show can be found on our website at www.droneradioshow.com. If you're using drone technology for business, fun, or research and would like to share your experience on the show, please visit our website and fill out a guest appearance application. And don't forget to follow us on your favorite social media channels.